So let's deconstruct what, on the surface, just looks like a simple video script for kids. But it's actually, well, it's a masterclass in communication. We're talking about a guide for building a Lego rubber band racer. And trust me, it's packed with powerful lessons on how you can grab an audience's attention and, more importantly, how to hold it. Right out of the gate, the script just explodes with this incredible burst of energy. Vroom, snap, launch. See, it's not a gentle invitation, is it? It just throws you right into the middle of the action. Those 3 words instantly set this exciting, high-stakes tone. You're not just building a toy, it's a mission to create the fastest racer ever.
And that's what we're diving into first, crafting that high-speed hook. Now think about the challenge here. It is immense. This script has to turn a technical, step-by-step guide into something absolutely thrilling for kids, an audience famous for having, a pretty short attention span. So how on earth does it keep them locked in for a full 10-minute build?
Well, here's the thing. The success of this script is no accident. Not at all. Every single word, every step, even the sound effects, it's all part of a very carefully engineered blueprint for engagement. And right now, we're going to deconstruct that blueprint piece by piece to see exactly how it works its magic.
Okay, so let's get into the foundation of its success, the simple build blueprint. The idea here is that clarity is speed. The script lays out this incredibly clear, super logical structure. There are no confusing detours or side quests. It's just a straight shot from a pile of parts to a finished racing car.
The whole thing is broken down into 5 really clear, action-packed steps. First, you build the foundation, the chassis. Then you get the wheels on. You load up the power source, the engine. Then the fun part, the race launch. And after that, you even get to do pro tune-ups. This linear path gives the builder a sturdy foundation, not just for their car, but for their confidence. There's just no way to get lost.
And for the young audience this is aimed at, that is absolutely crucial. By getting rid of any potential frustration, the script makes sure the builder feels successful and empowered every step of the way. The focus stays completely on the fun of creating something and the thrill of the race that's coming up.
All right, so we've got our clear structure. That's the chassis. So now let's talk about the fuel that really drives this whole experience. The deliberate, super powerful word choices. Because this script isn't just about what to do. It's about how the instructions make you feel. I mean, listen to this. This script doesn't say a toy car powered by a rubber band. No way. Instead, it's a powered beast that blasts off with twisty energy. How cool is that? That kind of epic language transforms a pile of plastic bricks into something legendary before you've even started. And this right here is a brilliant example of the script's genius. It takes a pretty complex scientific concept, elastic potential energy, and translates it into something a kid can immediately get excited about. Twisty energy. You don't even have to know what it is. You can feel what that means. It's simple, it's memorable, and it's just plain fun. And you see this kind of language all over the script. Notice how every single instruction is framed like an achievement. It's not build the chassis, it's solid chassis. Bam! It's not add the wheels, it's wheel power. Every step feels like a small victory, and it just keeps building that momentum toward the final launch.
And that leads us perfectly into our next point, making science a story. See, the script doesn't just simplify science, it turns it into this compelling little narrative. It's so clever, there's no boring pause for a lecture. The physics lesson is woven right into the action. It's the secret to the car's awesome power.
The setup is brilliant. The script introduces potential energy, but uses its own fun term. This twisty energy becomes the hero of our story. All this stored up power, just waiting and building, ready for its big moment. This framing creates this incredible sense of anticipation. And boom, here's the payoff. That potential energy transforms into kinetic energy, the blast off. This isn't just a physical reaction, it's the climax of our mini story. All that stored power is finally unleashed, and we get to see the spectacular result. So you see what they did there? The crucial point is that by framing the physics as a narrative, like a hero's origin story, the knowledge becomes sticky. It actually makes the build feel more magical, and it gives the builder a much deeper understanding of why their creation works, not just how to build it. All right, so we built the car, we understand the science, but the script's genius doesn't stop there. And that brings us to our final section, building a community. It extends the whole experience way beyond the workbench, transforming a solo activity into a shared community event. The script ends with this really powerful call to action. It's not a passive request, right? It's a direct, exciting challenge.
You, the builder, have been given a new mission. Record your launch, share it, and then compete with a whole community of fellow builders.
Let's just break down the strategy here for a second. That one sentence, it's doing so much work. It encourages people to create and share their own content. It creates this fun, competitive vibe. And, of course, it directly drives all the key engagement metrics for the channel: comments, tags, and new subscriptions. It's just incredibly efficient.
And this is the awesome result. The script elevates every single viewer from just a passive follower of instructions into an active member of a community. They're not just kids with a toy car anymore. Now they're speed legends taking part in this shared challenge. That is such a powerful shift in identity.
So when you put it all together, what's the big takeaway from all of this? The real secret sauce, the success of this LEGO script, is its ability to wrap a technical process inside a thrilling story. It combines that clear structure, the energetic language, and a community challenge to create an experience that is so much more than the sum of its parts.
So I'll leave you with this question to think about. Whether you're explaining data, teaching someone a new skill, or pitching a big idea, how can you move beyond just listing out the facts? What story can you tell that will make your information not just clear, but truly, truly unforgettable?